Yo, Hunter, what's up, man? What's up? Game isn't done with the update. It's gonna be done like a minute and a half. But yeah, what's up, man? Holy shit! Hopefully, I sound okay. I haven't streamed in like a week and a half, but that's okay. There wasn't really much going on. I mean, there's a lot going on now because Constantine and JPN serving coins in NA, and that's crazy. Two crazy things going on. But yeah, no, update's almost done. I don't want to roll for Musashi because I want to save, but I might do one and only one Kita ritual just to try. Well, good luck, man. Good luck. Hopefully, you get her within the 5 singles. If that's the case. And even if you don't get her, you could always try to get her in the guaranteed SSR and then pray to God at that point because there's a decent chance of getting her. But you could also get Spaces Star. You could also get a bunch of other broken servants in her particular guaranteed SSR banner. So that would be my next plan of attack myself. But yeah. So this stream, I'm just gonna focus on appending some skills because I think the serving coin system drops literally in like a minute, and then we're gonna also have the summer event. So that's all I'm gonna be doing. Nothing too intense. Also, there are 2 5-stars that came out last year that I did not roll for on screen or on camera. That is, that I actually do have. So if you see their servant coins, well, there it is. And I never showed them on camera because I'm just like, well, it's not like I use them like that, so it is what it is. And I've been hiding them. I've been hiding them as a result. One of them, it's because I feel bad for a certain somebody. The other one, I was just like, oh, I should have recorded this, but I didn't. That's okay. And that person has just been chilling in the second archive. So you're gonna see, at least I think all the serving coins are gonna come out. So it's gonna be pretty cool seeing the present box like filled up to the brim, because that's how it was in JP when serving coins were first introduced. I was just like, what the fuck is all this? And we're already getting it here. What's up, Brandon? How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing, man? We got NP9 Tama Lancer, so holy shit, you're gonna get a shit ton of coins, my guy. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot. It's like 90 for each 5-star. Oh, I'm in the middle of a fucking quest. Well, shit. I think I'm doing an interlude right now. I think I was like at the end of, I think, someone's interlude. I think. Either that or I was farming QP before the event started. Or before maintenance started. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's a most definitely a interlude, so there you go. Wait, I hope the volume isn't too loud on the game. I'm gonna put it a little bit down because it's kind of loud for me, myself, and I. God damn, everyone trying to get Tama Lancer, goddamn. Kill Lancer wouldn't come home, so now that's crazy. Yeah, they were both in the same banner. Oh shit, more quartz for me. Sad thing, I was going for the 4-star and failed. Oh shit, you and Kevin, basically. I assume you guys were going for the same servant. Probably, most likely, actually. Who's the other summer servant that was with Tama Lancer and Kiyohime? I don't remember. That's like the very early days of Grand Order. Ooh, look at that present box! Oofy! Let me just get these 10 quartz though. Let me just do that. Let me just do that real quick. Yeah, 10 quartz. Yeah, we're close to 900. We're close to 1,000. That's hot. That's hot. All right. Holy shit. Okay. Let's go receive. Can we do that? Oh no, we can't. Just kind of want to important presents maybe. Oh, okay, we can just get that. Okay, so like I said, last year I got 2 5-stars that I did not record getting. One because I felt bad, and the other one because I was just like, well, damn, I just threw a ticket. I didn't expect to get this person. So you guys might be surprised to see the servants, but it is what it is. Oh wow, she got a lot. What the heck? Can I just receive them all without? Okay, actually, I could just do this. I could just do this, right? Take out. I don't want to receive that. I don't want to receive that. I don't want to receive that. I think that's everything I don't want to receive. Right? And I could just receive all. I think that's how that works. Yes. Okay. Wait, receive all. Yeah. I want to receive all that. Holy fucking shit. Okay. It's like 99 at a time, I guess. Alright, bet. Brandon, shut up. Shut up, Brandon. Be quiet. We don't talk about that servant here. And I'm not saying that she's in the second archive. I'm not saying that. You know, I'm not saying that at all, Brandon. She's not in the second archive. Totally not. By the way, I changed up the layout in my room. That's what I've been busy lately doing. And you guys can see my Gil shrine over there. So you can see like Gil and the Kingu / Enkidu figures. And then a bunch of other Gil and Gil-oriented stuff. So you can see Gil's face right here, actually. So, shit's hot. Shit's hot. Changed out the whole ass layout of my room. So, do I have the event support set up for all my homies? Do I have that set up? Okay, yes, I know. Actually, who should I append first? There's so many stuff to do. Okay, so I think I have... Okay, yeah, I do have it set up to event 3. Okay, bet. Very nice setup, though. Thank you, man. I worked hard on it. Because I was looking at, like, My Figure Collection, which is a website that you can look at other people's collections and figures and stuff. And I saw some pretty sick shrines and, you know, collections. And I was just like, yo, like, I'm trying to step up. You know, I got a lot of stuff, but they're not all laid out as, you know, aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so, yes, I know how pen skills work. Who should I pen first? Yeah, who should I pen first? Ooh. How come Gil only has... That's not right. How come Gil only has 140? Wait, am I... Enkidu has 570. Gil should have the same amount. Or at least even a little bit more because I'm... Did I just get fucked over? Wait, no. I hope... wait. Am I blind? No, you guys are seeing this, right? We literally just got this update, and he's NP5. He's NP5, okay. He's Bond 13. A lot of mine are number 16. Okay, so as long as it's not just me, because that would be that bullshit. That would be that... That definitely would be that bullshit if it was just me, and then everyone else is fine. Okay, wait. If it's not just him, then I would assume. Yeah, no, Tamura 120, no shot. I have her NP2. No shot. I only have 30 coins for my Tama Lancer and got 7 of her. What? So should I just like not append? Look, say Shonagon. 30 coins only. She's NP3. You guys saw it your damn selves. I got... What? What is this jacked shit am I seeing? Alright, we're just not gonna touch that. I was planning on touching it, but I don't know if it's quite right. Yeah, like apologems? Like, excuse me? Emergency maintenance? Okay. As long as everyone's like experiencing the same thing, then I'm cool with it. Obviously, it's a system that was supposed to be introduced a year from now. So maybe there's some kinks that they have to work out. So I'm just gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. If a maintenance happens at some point, I'm just gonna sit here and talk to you guys for however long, and then we could just chill. Otherwise, yeah, no, give us some apologems, give us some Apollo coins, dare I say, you know, some universal coins. Holy shit. Yeah, no, I got no coins. Like Enkidu was fine. I think 570. Did we get servant coins for the free servants, by the way? Because I don't think... Yeah, Hokusai, we might get more. Okay, wait, I don't even know why I let you talk. We already got you last year. I'm missing so many coins. Okay, good. I mean, it's not good, but it's good that everyone is experiencing the same thing. Because again, if it was just one person, like the likelihood of them like fixing it is very low. So if everyone literally is experiencing the same thing, then to me that's good, because then it's gonna get their attention. They're gonna fix it, and then we're all gonna be Gucci. You know what I'm saying? We're all gonna be Gucci. So I'm just not gonna touch it, just in case it messes up with stuff later when they gotta fix it. I assume they're either gonna fix it right away, which means the next couple minutes, or they're gonna save it for the next login, and then it's gonna update. So I'm not sure. I was worried. I was like, no shot. Gil only has 140. They should give us Castoria for you know what? Free Castoria. I mean, if they're gonna give us serving coins early and fuck that up, give us Castoria early. You know, give us Castoria. Everyone, give everyone Castoria early. Why not? Everyone's already gonna roll for her, so most likely everyone's gonna have her. So like, might as well just give it like early. Why not? I don't see the. Oh fuck. Okay, you gotta use Katsushika Hokusai, huh? Can I bring the one that I already have trained? Can I do that? Oh, well, I gotta change to the event C's. Oh, actually, let me go to the event. Boom. Skeet. Sklat. Okay, forgot what all these C's. Okay, attack bonus. Okay, we don't really need that right now. I'm just gonna spread it out. I have a lot of these CEs max living broken because last year I went absolutely fucking ham on this event. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'm just gonna change it to different ones. Okay. So sick nasty flex. Should I bring Rhaenys? Okay, I'm gonna bring her. And then I want to bond with you, but at the same time I want to bond with Yang more. So okay, she can't even fit. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You could just put Ungar behind you back, and it will be fine. Then we get 90 for 5 stars. Yes, that's why I was like, there's no shot. I only have 140 with Gil. No shot. You know? I didn't get Musashi, but got Osaka Behime NP2. Okay, on the first ticket and a 5-star CE. Okay, I mean, 5-star CE is going to help with the farming. And then, you know, Osaka Behime isn't the craziest archer in the universe, but NP2 limited 5 or 4-star is, you know, it is what it is type thing. Got Musashi. I'm okay. Well, we just have contrasting cases here. Got Musashi in my first 10 shot. Congratulations to 10 pull, rather. The redemption arc from last time's nightmare. Yeah, if I remember correctly, last year was quite the journey for you as far as rolling for her. So I'm glad you got her. Congratulations. I think everybody who rolls for her deserves to get her because then you're smart enough to go for her. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, Hunter, you might have to rely on guaranteed SSR to, you know, snag her. Do they sell Hokusai coins in the shop? I will check. That's a good point. That is a very good point. Also, if you guys read the actual, I guess, the news page for servant coins, they showed some of the Lost Belt 5.5 items and Lost Belt 6 items. And it says there an asterisk like, okay, these items will be officially revealed later, but we will put them in like event shops and stuff. And I'm like, holy shit, we're gonna get these items early as well, because a lot of append skills, especially a lot of older servants as well, need a lot of the newer items, which obviously we're not gonna get till next year. So I guess they're just gonna be like, okay, since we're giving you serving coins early, we might as well give you these items early as well. And that's like, that's fucking wild. I got 40 gil coins with NP3 gil. Yeah, no shot. You should have 270 at least. And then if you bonded with them, maybe like 300, maybe 300. You should at least. So hopefully they fix that soon. And it is starting to diverge for proper human history. Yo, Lost Belt? Excuse me. Was the release of the English game just a whole ploy to eventually in JP release a Lost Belt arc where we fight our English selves? That would be next level craziness for sure. And then on the NA side, JP is the Lost Belt and like we gotta compete. That would be crazy. Although JP has the bigger advantage just because JP has more servants and more experience and stuff. What the fuck? I only got 30 Tomo Lancer coins. He's NP5. No shot. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They'll fix it. I don't doubt it for a second. I don't know when they're gonna fix it. If right away or if later. Did you roll for Constantine personally besides it being hot? I don't know about gameplay. I was talking to my girlfriend about it because, or about him specifically, because she wanted him purely for design as well, like what you said. But upon seeing him gameplay wise, like he's not a horrible, terrible, you know, trash servant. But he certainly isn't somebody you know, need to go after for. You know what I mean? Like I could see certain situations where he could be pretty like unique in gameplay, just like Miss Crane. I think that the two could be interchangeable in some cases, but as far as like me rolling for him, nah, I'm good. Like to me, he's a bait banner. Like, I know people were waiting for him, but like, they literally released him with no build up whatsoever. And we know that there's gonna be a new Lost Belt chapter next month. So the crazy stuff is gonna happen when that comes out. You know what I mean? And before Ishtar only got 5 coins. Yep. Sounds about right. We're all in the same boat. What's up, Simba? Simba Kane. What's up, man? I have NP2 Gil Archer at Bond 11 and only got on. Yeah, no shot. I only have 140, so same. I skipped hard for him. Yeah, again, he looks great. I think what they should have done is not make him limited. His kit and his entire NP and gameplay, I don't think warrants him being a limited servant. He is limited, right? If I hope I'm not mistaken. I think if they make him non-limited and just add him to the like permanent pool, then I think that'd be cool. Because if I get spooked by him, all right, he looks cool. He's not. I'm not gonna go crazy when I get him, but I wouldn't mind getting him randomly. Yeah, he's definitely a servant that doesn't warrant being limited, at least in my opinion. Again, design-wise, great. Animation-wise, pretty good, But gameplay-wise, it's one of those things like, why are you limited? I don't think you should be limited. What's up, Ivan? What's up, Federico? There are too many non-limited riders already. I agree. I do agree with that. I mean, okay, wait, are they selling the servant coins here? Okay, they're not. They're not selling. Oh, they're selling. Wait, this is from Lost About 5.5, right? The Flaming Oni, or am I? I think I might be crazy. You guys gotta have to confirm that for me. I think that's because I have 0 of that. Yeah, no. So this is from Lost About 5.5. So we have that early. I think that's the only item. The reason why they're giving us these items early is for the pen skills, because a lot of old servants need them for pen skills. That's crazy. That's crazy. Or they could have made Constantine a 4-star. They could have made him 4-star. Granted, his animations look like 5-star caliber, so the chances of them doing that was abysmally low. So, which one should I do first? Which one's the one that gives? Okay, this is 15, 20, and then 35. Okay, so this one should give like the small items, I guess. So we need the 3-star craft essence. I could just, I guess, bring you, but let me just no, we get to keep that. Give the 3-star CEs. I think it goes by level. Yeah, no. Any word from Lazingo where the rest of the coins are? I mean, the event just started. I'm sure they're gonna release a update patch later. I'm sure of it. No doubt in my mind. Can we bring Yang now? Yes, sir. Trying to bond with Yang because I'm close to bond 10. I know a lot of people are hoping for Charlemagne. That's what I'm saying. It's like there's gonna be crazy servants that could come out next month. Why, quote unquote, waste your quartz and tickets on Constantine? Granted, if you really like him and his design, hey, go for it. I'm not gonna hate on you. I'm not gonna judge you. But me personally, I'm not gonna roll for him. We're rolling for MC. He's gonna be a servant. I'm not rolling for anybody as of right now, at least in NA, because I already have my NP5 Musashi from last year, so I don't really need to roll for any of the other summer servants. They might do the same thing for upcoming events and in Oku. Yeah, no, they will for sure. So that's gonna be lit. You're gonna get a lot of the items early, for sure. I don't remember what Gil needs for his pen skills, but it's always good to get these items early. Just for every servant, alongside Roland and probably Siegfried's wife. Ooh, that would be Siegfried's wife. That would be cool. We could have Siegfried's wife, and then we got Sigurd and Bernhild, which they're a couple, and they're like counterparts. So that's pretty cool. Finally got Musashi on 3rd multi. Time to save for Castoria. Nice, congratulations, man. Musashi, even at NP1 with double Castoria, is gonna carry you a long way, man. Absolutely. Unless you just wanted her for waifu purposes and not for farming, which I could understand. But she's also really good in farming, just letting you know that up front. Yeah, no, servant coins are bugged. I did not get as many as I was hoping for. Everyone missing the servant coins, yes. We were looking at my servant coins earlier because I was about to pen Gilgamesh's. And I have an NP5 Gilgamesh. Alright, I have an NP5. I don't mean to brag, but I do. And I only had 140 coins, and right away I was like, Am I the only one going through this? Guys, I was starting to panic. I was like, no shot. No shot. And then everyone else in chat was saying that they were missing coins too. So I was like, okay, we're all going through the same thing. They're going to fix it. So no problem. I'm just not going to fuck with it right now. Just in case. You know, you gotta think of it in a positive way. At least you're not the only one going through it. Everyone else is going through the same thing. And at the same time, again, they're giving us the system a year early. They're literally giving us this system over a year early. So, like, we can't be too mad if it's a little bit bugged at the beginning. They're gonna iron it out as soon as possible, I'm sure. Watch them not fix it, and then everyone just fucked for like ever. Like, oh, okay, bet. So I'm just not gonna touch that. Not just gonna touch that. MC whips out that Bond NP5 Bond 13 gil. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, my guy. Hell yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. At least I got all my level 100 10 Bond 10 Fujino coins. Holy shit. I'll roll Musashi Sagabe tomorrow. Wish me luck on tickets. Yeah, man, good luck. Again, if you're going for Musashi, then I wish you nothing but good luck. Because then you're a smart individual if you're willing to roll for Musashi. And I feel like anybody who's willing to roll for Musashi deserves it. That's just my perspective, though. I don't remember what any of these shits drop. I'm going to assume this is for the 4-star CE. So I'm just going to equip that. Okay, I didn't mean to click you right away. Be crazy pissed if coins were missing for her. For your Fujino, yeah, no. Again, if they just don't fix it for whatever reason, then I'm gonna be extremely mad. Yeah, no, Musashi is still useful. Like, I think it was, what was it, February or March when they reran the Battle in New York. I found myself using her a lot in some of the challenges, so she's still really good. I mean, all art servants that could loop with Kasuria are still, you know, top tier. But, you know, some people like to think that busters are better now. But in some cases they are. But, you know, you could interchange the two a lot of the times. Okay. Let's see. Let's just go there. My Shuten is NP5 Bond 11. I have 100 coins. Yeah. No, we're all in the same boat, Travis. We're all in the same boat. All right. We're all in the same boat. For sure. I just want Musashi Zerg for waifu reasons. If I don't get her, I'll be sad. But her and Osagabe are cool. Okay. At least. I mean, you definitely have space to start based on your profile pick. So, I mean, you're definitely not starving for farming servants for sure. Art can use Black Rail. The only buster to do that is Kucaster. No, Melusin, right? Fairy Knight Lancelot could definitely farm with the Black Grail. I mean, that's like the go-to craft essence for her. I feel like you could also do that with a couple of other servants, but it's probably really janky. But yeah, Kucaster is extremely good in JP as of right now because he got like a couple buffs, you know, animation update for aesthetics, and he's just really, really good right now in the current meta game. But over here in NA, he ain't that great. I kind of don't want to collect my coins just so I have evidence of missing coins. No, since everybody's going through it, I get the mindset. If everyone's going through it, they're going to fix it for everyone, you know? I don't think, so far at least, there hasn't been anybody on stream that said, yeah, no, my coins are fine. I have exactly the amount I need. So, I'm just like, yeah. Emiya, but that's a lot of setup, I think. Yeah, Emiya could do it just, again, for a lot of setup. But yeah, Fairy Knight Lancelot definitely is, you know, one of the most popular servants in the past year to be able to loop with the Black Grill as far as buster servants go, you know? Absolutely. Yeah, so... I mean, some of my servants are fine with their coins. I think Enkidu's 570. I think that's correct. So some of my servants have the correct amount. So I don't know what went wrong with the coding or when they were implementing it. Like, some servants got it, other servants didn't, so... Absolutely. Absolutely. You got some servant changes. I need more changes. We all need more updates, man. More like servant welfare. Yo, bet. Unlimited SSRs have full coins. Oh, okay. Is that... No, I know that's true. Because my Tamamo is NP2. And I think I might have a third copy in the second archive. and I only have 120 coins with her. That's not right, you know? That's not right. Tomo Caster. I did get some of my servant coins right, but the ones I wanted I didn't get. Yeah, basically. I mean, Enkidu is fine, but you know, Enkidu and Gil should have roughly the same amount. So I don't know what's going on with that, Chief. Hopefully they fix it soon. But honestly, they could take their time as long as they fix it eventually. You know. Who's gonna be the first servant you guys append? I was gonna do Gilgamesh, but then you know obviously it's not working, so fuck that. So who's gonna be you guys' first appended servants? I feel like I'm gonna see a lot of like support servants, but you guys might surprise me. You guys honestly might surprise me. I'm definitely not concerned about the coins. Yeah, it's an obvious glitch. Like for them to ignore it would be like an outrage for sure. Which is more important, level 120 or NP gauge? NP gauge, easily. 120. The investment is way too high, and I found that out the hard way a week and a half ago. The investment is way too high, whereas the NP gauge, you know, you get it right away, and it's definitely better for farming. Definitely, it's better in almost every respect. You know, going to 120, you should only do that with your favorite servants. From a gameplay perspective, though, like it's not really worth it. You know, people only do it for their favorite servants. At least that's what I'm saying. Spacious Star Musashi. Ooh, Musashi, yeah. The thing about Musashi too, or most loopers or arts loopers, like Musashi and Spacious Star, is that you don't really need to append their second skill. You can if you want, but when Kasuri comes out, like, it's really not that needed. But you know, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it 100%. I'm not saying don't do it. Absolutely. If I get K-Scope in the future, probably Musashi. Spacious Star Musashi. Okay, I see. Looks like it was just bond coins given out, not gacha coins. See, I would agree, but then my Enkidu has 570 coins, and that sounds about right. So I think it's just certain servants got it, certain servants didn't. So, but yeah, just to answer your question, Chacha, definitely NP gauge. Only 120, your absolute favorite servant, and don't expect to get to 120 unless you farm for weeks and weeks and possibly months on end. Again, I learned that the hard way. I use a shit ton of 4-star EXP cards, a crap ton of 5-star EXP cards on Gilgamesh and Enkidu, and I only got them to 108 each. Like literally over a year's worth of farming EXP and just having it like stockpile in my second archive. Did not even get them to 110. Not even halfway there. And I was just like, oh shit, okay, this is a lot more intense than I thought. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't worry too much about 120. You know, just it's gonna take a while. Again, you could probably get to 120 if you just no life the game for a week straight. Like literally don't go to sleep. You know, drink coffee, drink your G Fuel, whatever the fuck. And then yeah, you could probably get to 120. But yeah, no shot. Yeah, mana tuning absolutely busted. You know, Brandon, I think. Now, hear me out. I got to 108, right? I got to 108. If I just invested everything into just one servant, like if I invested everything into Gil and just ignored Enkidu, and then if I got a shit ton of super successes, I think I could have gotten to 120. But obviously, that's, you know, RNG based. Yeah, it is what it is. Because I didn't really get a lot of super successes and great successes, especially in the beginning. So I feel like I could have made it, but you know, the world was just like, nah. And at the same time, I did spread out my EXPs between 2 5-stars, which was probably not the smartest idea, but you know, it'd be like that. Dude, you honestly did really good for what you had. I sure hope so, man. And I know you have a 120 Morgan, so you definitely know how the grind feels. So I'm glad to hear that. I made it fairly far with what I had. I remember when the 120 thing was first introduced, there were people who had 120 servants within a day, and I'm just like, you know, that's what gave me the impression that, oh, okay, it's not that bad, right? Nope, it's pretty bad. So the people that I saw with 120 actually, they have photoshopped their shit, or they dead ass no life for 24 hours straight, just farming EXPs. Which, hey man, I could respect that. You know, you do you. As long you're staying healthy, I guess. I'm not sure, but no, I don't have that kind of time on me. It really seems like all the 5 stars that I actually use that are NP2 plus didn't get the gacha coins. Yeah, no, that's fucked up. Please fix it. Let's go at Albert on Twitter or something. I don't know. Yeah, to my understanding, if you're dead set on 120ing a servant, but you don't necessarily have the time to farm as hard, you know, just take your time with it. You know, a couple of EXPs every week or so. You know, when there's no event going on, farm some EXP, and then, you know, feed it to your servant. Wait till there's like double or, you know, 4 times success rate with great and super successes. You know, just play it smart. Don't do what I did and just like think that you could do it all in one stream, because it's probably not gonna happen. Absolutely. I thought the same thing with my friend. Had his cool altar 120 on one day. Yeah, no, that's fucking crazy. I can't imagine the kind of farming that I had to go. Because again, I had EXPs, both 4-star and 5 stars, stockpiling in my present box, in the second archive, and in my normal inventory. And all of that was not enough to get to 120. So I could only imagine the kind of farming that your friend had to go through. My Tom will answer to MP5 and she only got 50 points. Yeah, 10 a copy, bro. I guess it'd be like that. Definitely not correct. What is the push button on the servant page? Push button? I'm not sure if I know what you're talking about, my guy. I'm like brain farting super hard. That 5-star EXP notice later. Oh yeah. I think if you read the serving coin news, it mentions that they plan, and by they I mean Lazangle or Aniplex, plan on implementing other ways to get more EXP and more QP. And obviously we know, as JP players or people who keep up with JP, we know that means, oh, okay, we're gonna get the 5-star nodes, like the 5-star EXPs and the hella broken QP quests, which is good. Twitter plus FGO equals guaranteed apocalypse. Basically, you know, you get the toxic Twitter motherfuckers and then the toxic FGO players. You know, that's not a good match. That's not a good match at all. The push button is just to say I like this. Oh, it's the red icon, right? Yeah, basically. It's basically just to let people know, hey, this is my most favorite servant right here. Just letting y'all know. It's just a flex. It doesn't affect gameplay. It doesn't affect how much, at least I don't think so. It doesn't affect how much friend points you get or anything. It's just like, you know, it's like a badge of like, this is my favorite servant, and I want you guys to respect that. You're gonna open any Musashi Pen skills. I mean, eventually, for sure, the second pen skill, the NP mana shit, that's for sure gonna happen at some point. It's just not priority right now, because right now, without Caster Arteria, I gotta use the maximum broken kaleidoscope to farm with her. So giving her that extra NP gauge really isn't gonna do anything. Once Castoria comes out, yeah, the second skill is definitely get appended for sure. LB8, the cursed land of Twitter. Yo, that'd be crazy. Lost Belt King, Elon Musk? Is Elon Musk the one that just bought Twitter a couple weeks ago? Or am I thinking about another rich dude? I think it was Elon, but could be wrong. I think it was him. So yeah, Lost Belt King, Elon Musk. Gonna fight him. What class would he be? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I feel like most people are definitely gonna go for that mana tuning a pen skill. Because I mean, it's just generally the best one. It just is. Especially if you don't have a maximum broken kaleidoscope, but you have a kaleidoscope, then you could just bring that and then essentially have a max limit broken kaleidoscope. Essentially, as long as you tend the pen skill, of course. If it's like level 9, you're not gonna get to 100%. Yeah, okay, it was Elon. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure. It was Jeff Bezos? Was it Elon? Was it somebody else that I'm not thinking of right now? There's so many like rich motherfuckers out there that's like I get confused just because their names are just interchangeable in my head. It's like, oh, this guy just bought a yacht. Okay, you know what else is new? He bought a freaking website the other day. Like, what else is new? Yeah, Jeff Bezos is the Amazon guy. Yeah, I'm still on the fence on rolling for Katsushika. I think you should. Again, I guess it depends on your priorities. But if you find yourself using Musashi, Space Star, Summer Melt, maybe Antonio Salieri, some of the more budget arts looping servants, Fion Cumhill. I don't know who you use on a daily basis, but if you find yourself using art servants such as them, then it's probably in your best interest to go for Caster Archery. At least one copy. At least one copy. Me personally, sweet spot NP2. That's the sweet spot. But you could stop at one. Definitely stop at one. Because he's definitely that much worth it. Just to get at one. Elon is a real life Jimmy Neutron, able to just make whatever he wants. I mean, he just has the money. He just has the money. I'm sure he's a very intelligent person, but he also has the resources and money to afford these different things, you know? So he's like a Tony Stark, kind of. He's like a real life Tony Stark. Not as intense, obviously. You know, not on that level. You know, he's not flying around in an Iron Man suit that we know of. But he's like the closest thing in real life to a Tony Stark. Yeah, no, Castoria is gonna be insane worlds. I'll play Dante's Challenge Quest for extra tickets for Musashi's Earth later. Okay, man, good luck. Try being the richest person in the world. Yo, honestly, if I woke up and I was a billionaire, I had $1 billion plus. Let's say $20 billion. How much do you guys think I will use in FGO? How much of that do you guys think I'll use in FGO? I'll be honest. If I had $20 billion, I'm basically set for life as long as I'm smart with the money. Obviously, if I just splurge and I'm stupid with it, I'm pretty much set for life. $20 billion. I think, honestly, and you guys will think I'm crazy, I would probably use $1 million. Again, $1 million. Like, that's nothing when you have 20 bill. And if you just invest and, like, you're smart with the money, you're still going to be set for life. You know, $1 million on FGO? Like, imagine how many quartz that is. And I'm sure somebody could do the math on how many, like, quartz that would be. Yeah, deadass. How about, like, you guys, too? Like, I mean, Wilt says 200K. I mean, I would use $1 mil easily. Because once you use $1 million at one day, either you'll get an email saying that, like, we detect fraud on your account. In which case, no, it was me. It was me. I did use legitimate money to purchase this. Or you're just never gonna spend on the game ever again. Because $1 million worth of quartz. When are you ever gonna spend ever again on the game? You know. 20 billion equals 1 NP5 servant with FGO rates. Yeah, imagine spending that much money on Grand Order and just not getting anything. I mean, we've all been there to, like, a much smaller extent. We've spent hundreds, possibly thousands for some people on certain servants and just get absolutely cucked. Like, imagine spending, like, fucking, what, 7, 8 figures? You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. Fuck that, man. That is not good. I'll buy the company and have infinite quartz. You think they would? Yeah, I guess with 20 billion, yeah, they would probably, like, yield and be like, yo, 20 billion, holy shit. Okay, I'll try to roll for NP2 Musashi then. Yeah, man, good luck. Good luck, Zen. Anyone think 600 Sane quartz is enough for... Yeah, I know. If you're smart, yeah, I think you could definitely go rolls for just 600 quartz. $1 million equals 2.1 million Sane quartz. How will that even look like? You know what I mean? Because obviously we've seen thousands of quartz on the top leftish part of the screen when you're looking at a gacha. How the fuck is $1 million, even just $1 million, gonna look like? Like, it's gonna go over the border for sure, right? I don't want anyone to test this out. Unless you're Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or somebody. I don't know if you're watching the stream. If you are, then, like, how you doing? Can you, like, throw me a couple million, you know, my way? I want to know how that looks like. Because, again, if I had a lot of fuck you money, I would just do it. Oh, yeah, and with pity? Yo, I wonder if they're gonna. Because I mean, the possibilities are endless now. Because they gave us servant coins over a year early. You think they'll give us pity early as well? I mean, just think about it. They gave us servant coins early. Maybe they'll give us pity early for 5th Annie. If they do that, like, pretty much I'm guaranteed to cast Arturia. You know what I mean? Because I definitely have enough quartz and tickets to get to guaranteed if we had a guaranteed. So that would be fucking clutch. That'd be clutch. I wait, pretty much everybody who's been saving for at least 6 months. And then bonding with their servants, of course, and, you know, stuff of that nature. Would be guaranteed. That would be insane. I think they should. I think they should. If I have $1 billion, I would get a girl that would cosplay as Save for me and have... Okay. Yeah, Cha-Cha. Listen, I was... you know, with your name and your profile, I was expecting maybe Cha-Cha, but you don't want the FBI to knock on your door. So I totally understand why you would say Say. I mean, Say has a very rockin' body, especially in her summer outfit. You know, with her normal self, you can't really tell what's under there. But in her summer outfit, though, sheesh. Like, she's definitely thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Dare I say she's in, like, the upper echelon of, like, servant bodies. I mean, her body is just immaculate. I'm not even kidding. Not even look at the face. Just looking at the body. Look at her first ascension and just look at her body, bro. Like, definitely in the upper echelon of, like, servant bodies, easily. $1 million is approximately... Fuck, that's a lot of quartz. How's that gonna look like? Did the math for you? Well, thank you, Zen. That's fucking insane, though. Nah, Cha-Cha wasn't talking about such dastardly acts, you know? Such obscene acts. He was definitely saying, and have, you know, food. Even though there's 3 asterisks. You know, he just wants to have food with Say. He's not gonna do anything, you know, lewd with her. For sure, right? I mean, this is a PG Minecraft stream, you know what I'm saying? You know? It'll probably go off screen. That's what I'm thinking. It's definitely gonna go over the border. Like, let's look at it for a sec. I'm not gonna roll, by the way. Don't get your jimmies twisted. Yeah, no, I mean, even if it doesn't go over, well, I mean, let's just see. So that's 3, and as we go here, actually, it would fit. It would actually fit, but it would still look crazy though. It would still fit. Yeah, I'll let the imagination run. Yeah, no, for sure. I'll save these fever quests for some other time. I just want to do all the free quests right now as well. Yeah, this is a wholesome Minecraft server, and if you talk about the S word, you know, the lewd S word over here, I'm gonna have to fuck you up. Straight up, I'm gonna have to fuck your ass up. And you don't want to get your ass fucked up, you know, by your boy. You don't want that to happen to you, so I strongly implore you to watch what you say. Yeah, no, definitely sleep if you catch my drift. Okay. Yeah, we definitely don't talk about futa, which is basically girls with dicks, and we don't talk about NTR, which is basically having your girlfriend or boyfriend fucked by somebody else, or vice versa, or you're fucking somebody else's girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever in between. Definitely not. We don't talk about that, you know. Yeah, we don't talk about yaoi. We don't talk about yuri. You know, we don't talk about any, like, hentai, favorite hentai. We don't talk about that. Yo, besides Fate Grand Order, while we're on the topic of hentai, because we talked about hentai dojins with Grand Order in the past. Besides the Fate series, what series is your favorite? Has your favorite set of hentai dojins? Let's see what you guys come up with. Because I mean, let's be honest. I mean, we might be biased. Fate is top tier, but like, if we just remove all bias and talk about other series, you know, what's like the top tier upper echelon? Toho, Azure Lane, Kantai. I don't even know what that is. Kantai Collection. That's the Battleship girls, right? Oh shit, that's crazy. Yeah, I got you guys thinking now, because I know a lot of you guys be looking at that Fate Grand Order stuff, you know, them Fate dojins. But like, I mean, take ourselves out of Fate for a second and think about, what other ones do I look at? One Piece, I know, basic. Hey man, listen, I respect it. There's your from Spy X Family. I mean, that shit just came out. I guess maybe the dojins already bussin', you know. I don't know if like is that already your favorite? Goddamn, Brandon. What a G, bro. What a G. Absolutely. Ray Zero, okay. Some Rem action, maybe Amelia action. Found Toho because of Dojins that's on out. God damn. By the way, correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Toho the series with the most hentai dojins out there? Am I wrong? I remember seeing somebody post about it where Grand Order is like a second place and then Toho is like crazy above Grand Order in terms of number of dojins. Am I wrong? I don't know if anyone knows that information on the top of their head, but you know, be like that. I think so, maybe. Yeah, because Toho has been around for a hot minute, so it has that you know, that elder status, that seniority, right? And then it, you know, just has a shit ton of hentai for some reason. Out here they are busting, especially if you go to B1 levels in Akihabara. Oh shit, fuck. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I would assume so. Main character, we didn't study for this quiz yet. Listen, this was in the syllabus. You should have known this. You should have known this. It's in the syllabus. It's right there. You know, I hate that. You know, every time, like a couple weeks in, maybe a couple months in, you got to know your teacher or your professor or whoever the fuck, and you ask them a basic question that they could answer on the fly, on the spot, and then they're like, "Oh, it's in the syllabus." It's like, "But you're right here, though. You expect me to dig through my bag, to dig through my binder or my notebook, or wherever the fuck, look for the syllabus, turn to whatever fucking page my question is, and find it? Like, no. Like, you're right here. You should know the answer, right?" I think they low-key just don't remember the answer, so they're just like, "Yeah, it's in the syllabus." Oh, yuck. Like, eat my ass. How about that? How about you suck my ass? Now, what really got me in high school, especially, a little bit in middle school, but it was mostly pronounced in high school, is when you're in the middle of the class and you need to go use the restroom. And of course, you know, you got to be polite. You got to ask permission for it, especially, you know, in college, nobody gives a fuck. But in like high school, middle school, and other like levels of education, you got to ask permission. So you ask permission from your teacher. Yo, can I use the restroom? And you clearly need to fucking go. And then they're like, "Oh no, you should have went during passing period," which is basically the period between going to different classes. It's like, no, you want, like, I'm gonna pee. I need to go piss right now. Like, you want me to pee in the corner or on the floor? Because I'll do it. I will do it in front of everyone. You know, it's like, what the fuck? Like, I never got that. Or like when the bell rings and the teacher's like, "Yeah, the bell doesn't dismiss you. I dismiss you." It's like, what the fuck is the point of a bell? What's the point of a schedule? You know what? Whip out your syllabus, your copy of your syllabus, and look at the times. It says 10 to 11. That is the time of the class. It's 11 right now. The bell has rung. Therefore, I should leave. But no, these teachers be on that bullshit. I'm sorry if I went on a rant. It just be like that. It just be like that. You know, I have a lot of PTSD, traumatic events go on at school, but it be like that, man. I just don't understand. I feel like if I was a teacher, maybe I have to be in the same position, but I feel like if I was a teacher and you needed to use the restroom, I'm like, all right, go ahead, just be back within like 5 minutes, you know? It's like, well, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? Even if they go out and smoke weed or do other bullshit, it's like, it's not my business, you know? It's not my business. For all I know, they actually need to go pee. You went into your feelings for that one. You know, hey, man, I'm just saying. Some teachers be on that bullshit. My teachers are cool with it as they know I'm a good student. Yeah, you know, sometimes it depends on the teacher and depends on your standing in the class. Like, if you're like a troublemaker, if you're really loud and, you know, you've had a couple of detentions or you've been sent out into the office one too many times, sometimes the teachers or professors are just straight up biased towards you. They're just like, "Oh no, you can't use the restroom," and then somebody else, let's say Christine, 5 minutes later asks to go to the restroom, and they're like, "Oh, okay, Christine," and it's like, bitch, like, I asked you to go to the restroom too. What the fuck? So, you know, it depends. And I know, and I was a good kid. I don't want people to think that I was one of those badass kids. I was a good kid for the most part, but I still suffered. You know, I think good, bad, whatever in between, you're always gonna suffer. We went from serving coins, billionaires, dojins, and teachers. Hey, man, Chacha, listen. It be like that. You, Christine. Did that once in middle school and got the teacher in a lot of trouble. Took a piss in the room? Yeah, what a G, bro. I remember wanting to take a dump so bad, and the teacher pulled the "I dismiss you." Yeah, no, that's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. It's like extremely unhealthy too, to like keep all your waste inside. You know, try to fight it. It's like no, you gotta release it. That's why it's called release. You know, you gotta release that shit. I have a physics exam later, and here I am talking about dojins. Listen, Chacha, it'd be like that. I had a girl way back that when I had to change her female hygiene stuff, and the teacher wouldn't let her. The teacher got fired. Yeah, no, 100%. Like if you're a girl and you're dealing with your period, for example, and you just gotta clean up, you gotta make yourself feel comfortable for class, because obviously it's gonna, you know, I would assume, you know, not speaking from experience, because obviously I'm a dude. I mean, you guys don't know that. Yuck. But you know, sometimes you gotta clean yourself up in order to focus in class, because that shit could get, you know, pretty fucked up down there. And then, you know, the professor's just like, no, fuck you. It's like, wow, okay, screw you too then. By the way, MC is Summer Musashi NP1 good performing. When Katsuria comes out, yes, she is. I got pissed off and spent 250 cent because Katsuria saving for Musashi. Yeah. NP2 is totally fine. I mean, don't expect to use Musashi in like challenges or whatnot like I do, because at NP1 like she's gonna be lacking in damage. But in terms of farming, like you asked, I think NP1 is 100% fine. In some cases, you might need to plug suit out into like a Waver or a Tamamo, for example, just to, you know, bridge that gap in damage and make her hit a little bit harder. But for the most part, she'll be just fine at NP1 as long as you get Castoria. Going back to the whole teacher thing, I think my worst experience with a teacher, and it might not be that bad to some of you guys, but for me, again, I was a good kid. So like I rarely got into, I guess, scuffles with any teachers. So this was back in like, I want to say sophomore year of high school, which is basically second year of high school for those of you guys who don't know. And I was like 15 at this point-ish. 14, 15. And I just got surgery on my foot because I had an ingrown toe. If you know what an ingrown toe is, then you know how painful that could be. You know, it's basically your nail digging into your flesh, and it could cause an infection. You could get that shit amputated. The shit's fucked. So I get a surgery on my foot, and it's not the most intense surgery, but I'm clearly limping. I'm clearly not in the best shape. And my PE teacher, my physical education teacher, right? I got the whole doctor's note and everything, and you could see I'm fucked up. And I gave her my note, and she said, "Okay, you're excused for class today." And I'm like, "Okay, good, thank you." And then the next week, I see that I got an F for that whole week because I couldn't do anything. And then I go up to her, I'm like, "Yo, I thought I was excused." And she was like, "Yeah, you're excused from doing the work, but you're still not excused from getting graded." And I was like, "Bitch, I don't know. That was definitely the worst experience ever." It was just like, what does that even mean? What do you mean I'm excused from doing the work, but I'm not excused from getting graded? What the fuck do you want me to do? Like, I'm supposed to run track with a fucking fucked up foot? I heard she got fired years later for throwing a trash can at a student. Whoever pissed her off to that degree, hey man, and got her fired, hey, thank you. I need to buy you a drink or something because I hated her for so much. That's not how. Yeah, I know. She was definitely one of those bullshit. I was gonna say servants. I hope she's a servant so I can burn her ass. But no. And you know, I don't want to fat shame real quick. She's a physical education teacher, but she weighed at least 300 fucking pounds. And I'm not talking about 300 pounds of muscle. I'm talking about 300 pounds of fucking McDonald's every day. Now, if you're gonna be forcing me with my foot fucked up to run 5 fucking laps around the fucking shit, I want to see you run. All right, I want to see you run. If you could run with your weight and complete it within the 30-minute time span that we're given, then hey, I will run with a fucked up foot. But no, I'm just saying. And again, I don't want to fat shame or anything, but if you're a physical education teacher, you gotta look physically educated, right? Physically adept at what you're teaching. You can't be in here with a fucking whistle around your fucking neck and then sit there with your fucking clipboard giving people F's all day because they can't run because they got a fucked up foot. No, and I'm heated right now, man. I'm heated. It'd be like that. Down to 600 98 Sancor, still no NP2. Do I keep going? Or do I wrap it up? Holy shit, I started at... I would stop, Zen. I would fucking stop. If you have her, NP1's fine, man, for farming. NP1's fine. I would definitely stop. I can't blame her. The McNuggets are fire. Yo, they're fire, but like, listen. So you gotta balance your shit. You know, if you're eating fucked up one day, you gotta eat healthy the next. You know, that's what I do, at least with my diet. But you know, if you're just a walking McDonald's fucking shit face, then like, don't teach PE. Bro, my PE teacher was living out of his van and was like 300 pounds of McDonald's. He made us run while he sat on the bench passing out. You know, I feel that, man. I feel that. Like, and again, if you're struggling with your weight at any capacity, like, I don't mean to fat shame or anything or weight shame. It is what it is type thing. Like, if you're a PE teacher and you don't look physically fit, what are we doing here? What are we? I would understand, like, if you're like a former MMA fighter or former martial artist or boxer or something, and you're teaching a young guy how to box properly. Like, I could see that. But if you're 300 pounds and like you're like 40 years old and you're teaching PE, what are we doing here? By the way, I totally failed to kill these guys, and now my shit's all kinds of fucked up. Absolutely no shame. In my case, that dude was an asshole. Yeah, no, like that teacher was a dick. That teacher was a fucking dick, dude. Absolutely. Definitely my worst, I guess, quote unquote, experience with a teacher. Again, I was a good kid, never had fights, never had like altercations or arguments really that often. But that would be probably my worst experience, just because it's like, why are you doing this to me? I don't know. By the way, I have 90 tickets stacked to summon Katsuri. If I get her off a ticket before Saint Quartz, then I'll save my Saint Quartz to MP5 Ilya Summer. Okay, man, that sounds like a plan. Ilya Summer is a 4-star, so she should be easy to get. And definitely wait for her to be alone in the banner, as far as like she's the only other 4-star. Because the 5-star will always be there, but the other 4-star will cycle with Ilya, so you want to make sure you get the best odds of getting her. Unless you want both of them, then by all means. Absolutely. I have a teacher that constantly talks to us like children. We're college and always compares us to his children. Oh, dude, the teachers that compare you to anybody else or his students to, you know, other students or their kids or whoever the fuck, you know, they're definitely some of the worst kind. We have excuses when we can't go in this class, even have the moderator's letter, but he still called some of us for absence. Yeah, no, that's some bullshit. I've had a couple of teachers like that. Like, you have a good excuse to be absent or to not show up, and they still mark you down. It's like, what was the point of even talking to you or contacting you when you're still gonna mark me down? It doesn't make sense. He's not even part of the main courses we are in for hotel and restaurant management. He's a history teacher. He thinks his class is the most important. Oh yeah, no, that's some bullshit, dude. Some of my nicest teachers were history teachers. So I'm sorry to hear that, man. Like my U.S. history teacher, really liked them. World history, very very fun teacher as well. So I was definitely blessed, because history is not my strongest subject. It's definitely not my favorite as well, which is ironic because I play Fate. You know, it's like based on historical figures and whatnot. But my teachers definitely made it worth it. So I'm definitely happy that I grew up with very good history teachers, very fun ones. You know, there's some history teachers that just like, all right, I'm falling asleep. You're gonna have to keep me awake. You know, teachers in dojins are so different from real teachers. Yeah, I know. If teachers in dojins or teachers in real life were like those in dojins, I mean, we're definitely a lot of us would definitely be fucked up in the head, because there would be a lot going on after class, if you know what I mean. Sheesh. Also, McDonald's every day don't really harm you, as long as you work out a ton. Yeah, no, I agree with you, Wilt. And obviously, I mean, if all you're eating, let's say, are McDonald's fries and nuggets every day, that's kind of a problem. Now, if you squeeze in a couple of apples, maybe a salad, maybe, like you said, be active and just jog and, you know, lift weights or whatever, you know, burn those calories, and drink a lot of water. Definitely drink a lot of water as well. Yeah, you could definitely have a McDonald's diet. It just takes a lot of work, you know. And I mean, it's still not the most healthy choice in the world, but it's definitely doable. Absolutely. Because there's a period where I ate nothing but fast food for like a couple weeks straight, but I was still active. I was still, you know, drinking enough water and just like eating enough fruit on the side and whatnot. So it's all about that healthy balance. You know what I mean? That healthy balance. Sheesh. It was the most satisfying thing when our class were called in by him into the moderator's office. With this smug face, he didn't realize until the moderator himself scolded him in front of us. Oh shit! Yeah, I know. That's bullshit. Shout out to all the asshole teachers out there. Hopefully y'all get your comeuppance, you know? Hopefully you get what's coming to you. And I hope you get fired as well. You know? I'm glad, like, because again, the PE teacher that I had that, you know, basically gave me a failing grade for an entire week for having surgery on my fucking foot. She got fired like a year or two later for throwing a trash, like a whole ass trash can at a student. She was definitely not the nicest woman. But again, I was a nice kid, so I don't know why she treated me like shit. I have no idea. Maybe it's because I got that main character status and she saw that. She was a bit jealous a little bit. Because she an NPC, she a side character. She ain't important, you know? She knew she was a background character, so she just had to make herself relevant. You know, it's like the OVA episode, like the side episode. Non-canon episode. She wanted to be the main villain. And, you know, she was for a little bit. And now she gone, man. Yeah, Zen. If you, like, just get fries and, like, soda every day, you're fucked. I mean, the salads are pretty good. Salads at McDonald's are pretty OP. Pretty underrated, you know? Most people go for the burgers and nuggets, which makes sense. I mean, that's like the bread and butter of McDonald's. But the salads are pretty good. And the oatmeal, too, for breakfast, pretty good as well. Pretty good. I remember the time when our PE teacher taught us while he was drunk. What? What? Why does he have a job? Okay. Fuck. What? We were playing volleyball and he was screaming, "Destroy the ball." Obviously he was fired. That was the funniest lesson. That sounds hilarious. Damn, maybe he was like down bad. And then he was just drinking a bit too much in the morning and like last night or something. Maybe his girlfriend just broke up with him or something. And he just needed to alleviate the stress. In which case I hope he picked himself back up. But otherwise that's very funny. Unless he was an asshole teacher, then by all means he deserves to get fired. That's funny though. Yo, I love fries. Alessandro. KFC fries too? KFC fries slap. There's not too many fast food places that I could really think of, or really fast food places at all that I could think of that have shitty fries. I think all the fries are pretty good. Obviously there's some better than others, but you know, it's really hard to fuck up fries, at least for me. It's really hard to fuck that out. Absolutely. Having a broken bone in PE class is so boring. Shit, having a boner during PE class is the worst thing. Cause you just got a boner just sticking out of your shorts and shit. Or your joggers or whatever the fuck you're wearing. Speaking of NPC, have you seen that anime called Trapped in a Toei Game or something like that? I know I haven't, Travis. To be honest, no, I haven't. Oh, that reminds me of my high school business teacher who came to every class stoned out of his mind. I feel like a lot of teachers get away with being stoned. Because when you're drunk, you're all wobbly and you lose your balance easily. You kind of slur when you talk. So it's a lot more obvious when you're drunk. Whereas if you just, eat an edible or something, maybe smoke some weed in the teacher's lounge, you could kind of get away with it. But, if you're doing like hardcore ass drugs, yeah, it's going to be obvious. You come in like jittery and just like, vibrating and shit all over the place, shaking, sweating all over the place. Clearly something's wrong. Can't say I've ever had a professor or teacher just straight up like drunk or high or anything. I feel like you have to be stoned to deal with high school kids. Probably, yeah. Probably. I feel like middle school kids are worse than high school kids. At least from my experience. I mean, they're both pretty bad. Don't get me wrong, but I think middle school, from what I've seen, was worse. And again, as a kid who was always like on the good side, I can't speak from experience. I can only speak from observation. But Middle school seemed a lot worse. You know, elementary school, you know, everyone's still, you know, fucking around, throwing airplanes and, you know, chewing gum during class and whatnot. So, like, you know, everyone's doing that. And then middle school, you're a bit more mature, but, you know, you're starting to fuck up a little bit because of puberty and shit. And then high school is when it all comes into a head. Is that Magia record? What the fuck? Middle school is worse. High school basically separated the smart from lazy. Basically. Yeah, basically. That's a good way to put it. Because in high school, as long as you were in like the advanced placement classes or maybe the AP classes, which is advanced placement. I don't know why I separated the two, but which are basically college level classes. Like you're mostly gonna get all the quote unquote good kids. You might have a couple of bad apples here and there, but for the most part, you got all the kids who actually give a fuck about their education and actually want to learn. So, unfortunately, we didn't have an AP PE class. I mean, I probably wouldn't have passed that shit because I'm not the most physically healthy motherfucker on the planet even back then. But yeah, shout out to all the AP classes I've taken in the past. AP English, absolutely destroyed that. I have NPT Spaces Star and 50 coins. Is that right? It's not right. We all have that same issue, so we're all experiencing the same problem. They're gonna fix it eventually. And talking about gym during high school, I remember when a gang of 25 to 30 students from another school literally raided our school. Whoa! That's fucking crazy. 2 classes worth of guys helped them. Wow. What? I've never had anything that crazy go down in my school. I guess it depends on where you live and whatnot. And my school was like considered to be in like a ghetto area here in California. But it never to that extent of like actual, you know, a group of 25 to 30 students coming into and invading our school on some like Lost Belt shit. Like that's never happened. In the 10th grade, I got 49 absences. Holy shit, if I hit 50, I would have got kicked out. I was lazy. Well, at least you own up to it, man. Shit. School raids. Holy shit, yeah. I guess school raids is a common thing in certain areas of the world. I know, never like there was definitely like school rivalries when it comes to like sports teams or, you know, stuff like that, like a decathlon or something, but never anything like, oh shit, I hate your school, so I'm gonna go to your school and beat the shit out of your own students. Like never to that extent. No shot. Yeah, no, that's definitely some anime shit. Someone drew a big penis in my high school outdoor. You know, some from American Vandal. If you've never seen American Vandal, go to Netflix and watch at least the first season. That shit's hilarious. It's basically a it's a mockumentary, so it's not a real documentary, but it's shot like one. It's about this high school where somebody allegedly drew dicks on a bunch of teachers' cars. And then the whole documentary, the whole like 8 episodes is about finding who did it. It's pretty funny. If you have the time, go watch it. So it's a fun watch. Still passed though. I remember just chilling and eating at Subway and going to the gym because I felt like, all right, Wilt. Hey man, as long as you passed, as long as you got through it, hey, it's all good. You know, some people are overachievers and want to get straight A's and, you know, all the accolades. And then there's people like you know, they just want to chill. As long as you pass, you're good. And I could respect both of viewpoints for sure. As long as you're passing, it's all good, man. It's all good. What's the show called? American Vandal. So like vandalism, but American Vandal. It's a fun show. Again, it's not an actual documentary. It's a mockumentary. So it's shot like a real documentary, but it's just not real. And it's definitely self-aware of itself. Like it makes a lot of like meta jokes and dumb shit. Very funny. My entire class made fun of a guy breaking up with the girlfriend and he suddenly threw rocks at us. It got so bad the teachers had to intervene. What the fuck? I mean, to be honest, like if you're making fun of a guy, not you personally, but like if someone's making fun of another person for something like a breakup or maybe even as bad as like a family death or something personal, something that's like really not anyone's business, then hey man, if the other guy wants to throw rocks at that person or beat the shit out of that other person, hey, I'd say it's a warranted response. Granted, it was right for the teacher to intervene and, you know, stop it from getting any worse, but at the same time, you reap what you sow kind of thing. We have constant high school wars. Actually, weirdly, we have the silent rule to never use actual weapons. So bats, sticks, keys, most as knuckle dusters, mostly really just go fist to fist. Yo, where the fuck do you live? I'm glad I'm not in high school anymore, because if that's how high schools do it nowadays, I'm glad, you know, I'm chilling, dude. Holy shit. You ever stole some stuff from school? I stole a football and a half a dozen traffic cones for no reason. Wow, you were a badass kid, Wilt. I mean, I gotta say, I mean, you know, no disrespect. I definitely, like, would not fuck with you if I was in the same class as you. But no, if I ever stole anything, it was definitely by accident. Like, again, I was a good kid. I was the generic good Asian kid in the class. Sometimes I was loud. Sometimes I would joke around too much. But for the most part, I was good. So if I were to ever, like, steal anything, if I ever have, it definitely was like, oh, can I borrow your pencil? Oh, sure. Just give it back to me at the end of class. And then I just straight up forget not to give it back at the end of class. You know, small shit like that. But I never got out of my way like, oh, there's traffic cones. I don't need them, but I kind of want to just steal it myself. Like, no, I was not on that Wilt shit. You know what I mean? High school was boring, so I had to spice stuff up. Listen, man, like, there were some cases where high school was boring for me, but you know what I did? I played video games. I fucking drew on the fucking side of my notebook or something. I didn't go that wild, you know? I wasn't like, I'm bored. Let me go rob the place. Let me go break some laws. Which I'm just like, oh shit. All right, shit. This shit's going crazy right now. Shit's going crazy wild right now. A lot of Filipino high schoolers are assholes. Damn, Chacha. Listen, I'm Filipino. But you know what? You know what, man? I 100% agree. There are a lot of, like, you know, I gotta go full face cam for that. You know, I gotta agree. Shout out to all my Filipinos out there. I'm not saying every Filipino is an asshole. Like myself, you know, I'm an asshole too, but I'm not a asshole. You know, the emphasis on the ass. You know, I'm an asshole to my friends. Like, I like to fuck around with them and, like, joke around. But, you know, generally speaking, I'm a pretty good, level-headed person. My stomach hurts from reading this shit, laughing so hard. Well, I'm glad everyone's having a good time. At least I hope everyone's having a good time. Watch somebody comment like, no, I'm not. You're bringing up past memories that I do not like. And I do not like that Filipino joke you just made. Philippines, the Dark Souls of Asia? Is it? It's just ultra hard mode. Funny thing, our PE teacher actually acts like a referee. As long as no one breaks the rules, he won't intervene. Hey man, I could respect that. As long nobody breaks the rules, he's cool with it, you know? Now granted, you know, there should be an asterisk next to that, you know? As long no one breaks the rules, and as long nobody breaks each other's kneecaps, then, you know, he won't intervene. Watch the feds list everything down. Listen, hey, if the feds are watching right now, there are a lot of high school teachers out there that you guys need to look into. Some of them have definitely broken a couple of laws very recently or throughout their lifetime. So definitely go do that. We are the Shadow Realm. Oh, shit. Shout out to the Philippines. I lived there for a couple years and then moved back here to the United States of America. Absolutely. It was quite an experience living in a whole nother ass country for like 5 years of my life. Oh, we break bones. I myself broke a couple of ribs and knees. Hey man, listen. Like, Wilt and Alessandro are just the most, like, badass people in the chat right now. Me and everyone else, and I don't mean to speak for everyone else, but so far nobody has brought up any savage stories or anything. Everyone else are just puss boys. We're all pussies. And hey, I'm going to be the first one to admit it. I'm a pussy. But I'm all cool with it. I'm cool with it. I stayed healthy. I stayed physically, except for that one time I needed surgery. I stayed fine. I'm physically fine. So I didn't have to go through all that. Yeah, we're all betas. You know, Alessandro and Wilt, you guys are alphas. You know, we got the fighter. Alessandro's definitely the fighter of the group right now. And then Wilt is definitely the guy, like the assassin or like the stealthy guy who like steals shit. You know? Meanwhile, I'm just there like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then I get my ass whooped. It's just a little theft. Like, listen, a little theft is better than no theft. You know what I mean? You literally said you did it for fun. Like, what? Who does that? Who steals for fun? I guess you do. Some people do, I guess. So to get a better understanding of this, high school is like the Mad Max world now. 2012 versus 2022 is different. I guess so, man. I mean, I graduated high school 2016. I was like in the middle of that, I guess. I guess that transition from like, you know, pretty bad to this ultra Dark Souls level Mad Max shit, man. Shit's crazy. I gave F's to my friends in my project group by telling the teacher. They immediately did work on next project and paid for the stuff for me. God damn. You know, I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to join the badass kids, but listen, you're gonna have to do a bit more than that to enter that club, man. I just graduated last year. The pandemic made everything boring. Dude, I can't even imagine graduating, whether it's high school or college, just graduating in general during the pandemic. That sounds like the biggest crack of horseshit ever. Everyone's just on voice call or like, you know, video call or like Zoom and shit. And then somebody's internet fucks up and then somebody forgot to mute their mic when they're about to sneeze, or maybe somebody burst through the room and started saying shit they didn't mean to say, you know. I guess it could be entertaining in some aspects as well. But shit, fuck that. Did y'all spray silver paint into your mouths too before fighting? What the fuck? I sure hope not. That's not healthy. Unless it's like edible paint. I really do regret a lot of things in grade school and high school. Violence was the usual, so we sometimes just get home bloody, but man, it was the most fun I have. And I mean, I respect it. I respect it. Definitely. You're definitely a thick-skinned individual, you know. You definitely have some scars, you know, battle scars, I'm sure, that you look at and you're like, oh, that's the time when I beat up Terry. Oh, this is the time when Chris got one above me, but then I fucked this girl the next week, you know? I'm just saying you're definitely an alpha, man. And I respect that. You know, as humans, we do have some primal instincts, you know what I mean? We're very primal in a lot of ways. And, you know, when I hear about other people like yourself being alphas, you know, I just can't help but feel like I gotta follow along, you know? You're definitely of that upper echelon. I mean, I've seen a lot of groups fight for sure. There were a lot of like high school fights, you know, beefs, and you know, during lunch you just see everybody converge into one area just to watch two people duke at it for like a good 30 seconds or something. I've never been into a fight myself. Obviously, some of you guys have, evidently. Again, pussy ass kid, just wanted to eat in the corner, talk about anime and video games. You know, I was definitely not a confrontational kid. So I was pretty much good, man. I was pretty much good. My primal instincts are just sexual stuff. I am a beta male. I see you, man. I never joined those. I never joined those either. I never like ran and like was like, oh shit, what's going on over there? Oh shit, it's Michael and Alessandro. That's fucking wild. Like I never been on that shit. Like I would just look and be like, what's everyone doing? Oh, another fight. This is like the 5th fight this month. Who gives a fuck? And I just go back to eating my chicken tenders. You know what I mean? Or whatever the fuck I was eating. I don't even know what I'm farming anymore. A friend I knew got in a fight due to this. Oh shit, now that's some serious shit. And this one guy were related to the different war sites. Oh, that's fucking wild. Yeah, again, never got that intense where I lived. Thankfully. I accidentally sent my friend to a fight once. He still wouldn't let it go. How do you do that, Zen? How do you... I would be mad too, I'll be honest. I hope you like... I hope you compensated him or something. I don't know. Like, if my friend accidentally got me into a fight, you better buy me fast food for the next month. Like, if I have a bloody nose, a broken nose, a black eye, some teeth missing, maybe my balls have been kicked a couple of times, you better fucking take care of me for a month and buy me whatever the fuck I want. You know what I mean? Like, you know, fuck. It's complicated. Okay, I guess so. Just saying. I'm not talking about right now, but back then, definitely back then, wouldn't want to be friends with you. Definitely wouldn't want to. Fuck that. It was 7 years ago, and we're still good. He still fucks around with me. Okay, as long as you guys are still homies, you know. Let bygones be bygones. You know, water under the bridge type shit. I get it. Bro, 20, 30 high school kids are gonna be doing drive-bys with plastic BB guns and fake grenades. Yo. I mean, I don't know. They might be the real shit too, you know? You never know. That's wild. My kid's gonna be growing up in those days, you know? I don't have kids, like if it wasn't obvious, but you know. At some point I will, and they will have to be going through that, and I'll just be watching in my rocking chair like, you know, back in my day, I was a pussy and I never did any of that shit. But goddamn. No, bro, it'd be like that. At least the fighting experience helps me with my current job. I do money collection for political mafia, if you get what I mean. Well, shit, you know. Hey, man, listen, I got nothing but respect for you. I'm not trying to fuck with you, you know? Man, I'm just saying, you're an alpha, you're great. Also, can you slip me a couple dollars on the side, you know? Donation link in the description. What's up? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. Do you, man? Do you? Yeah, there's so many chads in the, like what? Yeah, maybe I should give up my channel and just give it to one of you guys, because you guys are definitely chads. The main chad, to be honest. That's definitely not me, though. I'm the main character. I'm not the main chad. If it was called the main pussy, yeah, it would be me. So you'll be proud when your son gets in a fight? It depends, I guess. If he's like defending himself, or if he has a little sibling and he was like defending his sibling or something, then I would be like, you know what, son? You have a broken fucking leg, and your eyeball is hanging out of your socket, but I'm proud of you. But if he was like a bully or something, or like he was part of like a gang or something, yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, we crashed. I think we crashed a little bit. Yo, did we crash? We good now? I think we crashed a little bit, right? I brought up some violence and shit, and my stream crashed. Is that ironic? Did YouTube take me down? I don't know. Yeah, YouTube, if you're watching, I didn't mean to bring up like gangs and stuff like that. We're all having fun. We're all having fun here. Are we good now? You good? I don't even know what we were just talking about. Yeah, no, the stream died for a little bit. Just refresh your page if it's not back yet. Well, if it's not back yet, you don't hear me. Thankfully, some semblance of nerdiness is still within me. Anime, FGO, video games still stuck with me. No, man, be like that. Yeah, no, the stream definitely crashed. Yeah, no, I have too many mafia members in my chat, and the FBI was just checking to see if like I was gathering a group of people to jump a kid at a high school or something. I don't know, shit. Maybe we should stop talking about this. Maybe this is too intense for a grand order stream. Maybe a bit too intense, but I don't know. I'll definitely stream for another 10 minutes, maybe. This is gonna be a shorter stream, but again, if it's not a lost belt or like an anniversary or something, I don't plan on streaming too long. So I apologize for that crash. We don't really crash as often anymore, but obviously we just crashed, so it'd be like that. Hey man, I do got connections to chat. If I ever need help or anything, hey, I just gotta hit up Alessandro and Wilt. I'll be like, yo, Wilt, I'm gonna need you to rob that those diamonds over there, and you, Alessandro, I'm gonna need you to beat the shit out of this guy who fucked my girl. All right, you got me, fam. All right, I got you, bro. And I'll pay you guys in quartz and shit. Yo. Hey, listen, YouTube, if you're watching this, it's a joke. It's a joke, YouTube. I'm not actually compiling a group of people to make a gang. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. Yeah, assemble the alpha chads, exactly. Yo, MC, did you see the upcoming Kuni gacha? Want to check it out? I did see that, but as I said with a lot of gacha games in the past, I just don't want to jump into other gacha games at the moment. My man gonna ask his connections to Payday to something down the line. No, yeah, no, it's definitely gonna go down. Listen, if I ever need the hookups, man, hey man, just gonna contact you guys real quick. I'm gonna stream and I'm gonna be like, yo, attention chads. And then you guys will get the notification on your phone and you'll be like, oh shit, my time is coming. Then you guys just come in the stream and just like, yo, what's up? I'll be like, yo, this is what's up. This guy fucked my girl. Gonna need you guys to take care of him, if you know what I mean. Sheesh. Oh, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Some bro bono cleanup if you offer it. Nah, man. Yeah, it's all a joke. It's all a joke. It's all a joke. All jokes aside, listen. If I needed to do something like that, I'd do it myself. I'm kidding. I'll probably get my ass whooped. I probably wouldn't do anything because again I'm a puss boy. That and I can't afford to pay anyone because I'm a poor puss boy. I'd buy Gilgamesh figures and Enkidu figures. That's all I get. That's all I ever get. By the way, usually streams are uploaded after, as a video after the stream is over. There's a chance the stream's not gonna be up because I remember getting a couple of videos down in the past for quote unquote gang violence activity. And I remember watching the, like for example, the Arjuna Altar gotcha video from last year got taken down for that. And I'm like, I don't remember saying anything about violence or anything. Then I got it back up obviously, but I have a strong feeling this stream is gonna get taken down, and this time it's gonna be for the correct reasons. So, if you enjoyed the stream, it may or may not be up later. So, just know that I'm recording it right now, so I might upload it as like a highlight video because the stream was pretty fire. Absolutely. Yeah, let's go back to talking about like some wholesome shit like hentai. Probably because of our... No, it's all good, man. It's all good. I'm glad you guys are open with me with some shit. It's honestly pretty fucking entertaining. Just seeing different perspectives and different, like, people's lives and shit. Like, some of you guys had, like, crazy-ass stories. You know? Yeah, this is roleplay YouTube. Like, none of this is real. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know what I mean? None of this is legitness. The best dessert you ever had in school. What is it? In school? I don't know. What kind of dessert did we have in school? I think that we had these brownies. They were pretty fire. Obviously, they were like wrapped in plastic and they were like bought in the store or something. But you know, for school food, you know, school food isn't like at all great in the grand scheme of things. But for what it's worth, you know, those brownies were pretty good. Ice cream pizza party. Okay, I mean, if we're talking about like, you know, these random one-off events, you know, probably like a chocolate cake or something, like a red velvet cake possibly. With the serving coins being implemented ahead of the schedule, do you think the pity system will come to any soon? I asked this question earlier too, and honestly, if they're gonna do it, it's probably gonna be during 5th anniversary, because that's like, that would be great. You know, a lot of us have a lot of quartz tickets for Cast Arteria, but in the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many quartz tickets you have, because RNG could still fuck you in your ass. And a lot of us know that all too well. So if they implement a pity system, then that would be pretty cool. Just because as somebody who has like 900 quartz almost and like 100 tickets, like it would be pretty cool to get that pity system as a insurance blanket, so to speak. So if shit hits the fan, hey man, it will be good. Lazy dumplings with condensed milk. What the hell is even that? I should be able to get 900 quartz by anniversary, so that would be good. Yeah, no, pity system would be awesome, man. I'd rather we get the white cubes early so everyone can max skill the... Oh, yeah, no, that would be great. Yeah, JP had a terrible farm system 3 months after LB6 started. Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, the what were they called? The pure prisms? Yeah, that would be pretty cool. How much is pity? 800, right? 900. I think. The cum cubes, yeah, I mean, they kind of look like that for sure. You're already at pity, right, for both JPs? Me? Are you asking me? No, I'm not. Not at all. I'm not at pity. I'm like at 400 quartz and like 100 tickets, which is a lot. Close to pity. But no, I'm not at pity at all. The white cubes actually would be better. Yeah, no, that in some ways it would be better. Not like, I'm sure a lot of people would disagree, but in some ways it would be better. It is user friendly. That's true. I want to get Castoria with little quartz so I can pity Rainus Beach and Discharge. Yeah, no, sounds like a plan. I'm still 100 quartz short. Pity comes in Annie. I mean, Anniversary's gonna give like close to 300 quartz. It's more like 200-ish quartz. So if that means anything to you, like 10 tickets as well. PDF for FGO shit. No, it's pretty bad. Like pretty much only whales benefit from it. Unless you save for months, like what I'm doing right now with the English game. Unless you save and you have strong willpower, the pity system is really only for whales. I wish they would lower it from like 900. Like, how many rolls does it take? Like 300 rolls, right? 300 rolls. I wish they would just like lower it to I don't know, maybe like 150, half that shit. But maybe that's too low. I don't know. Like 150 rolls for a guaranteed 5-star. That'd be pretty cool, right? Maybe. Yeah, tickets do count for pity. That does. It does indeed count for pity, my friend. 600 courts would be fine. 600 courts would be perfect. Yeah, I mean, yeah, 600. As long as they lower it, you know, I'm not one to complain. Because 900 rolls is like, or like 300 rolls is like, no, fuck that. Yeah. You don't want it too low, but enough to get some people. Yeah, no, definitely not like, I'm not going to be like, yeah, just like, you know, 100 rolls and then we get the 5-star. Like, no, I mean, like, that'd be great. But like, you know, you got to be realistic. You can't have it too low. So, if Lasagna gave everyone a limited SR ticket for 7th anniversary, who'd you get? Ooh. Maybe another Fairy Knight Lancelot, honestly. I have her NP2, but I kind of want to get her NP3. She's pretty good. Really like using her as well. So probably her. Just thinking on top of my head. But aside from her, maybe Summer Kama if I don't NP5 her during the rerun. Maybe Summer Kiara, maybe another Yang. You know, there's other servants as well. I would imagine she hits hard like a truck. Do you want Tesla? Tesla's gonna get his animation update 2 years from now, unless they release it early, as well as a buff. So, hope you look forward to that. Absolutely. All right. Well, I've been streaming for about an hour and 30. I know we had a small crash earlier, but I'm gonna stop streaming now. Again, this like farming streams like these are gonna be on the shorter side. If it's a lost belt or anything like that, or like a anniversary or like a big news stream, then it's usually longer. But I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go like head to bed right now. Might do a little bit more farming on the side, but I'm pretty tired right now. It's like 2:30 a.m. where I live, so there you go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It was a fun stream. Like we talked about just random shit like we always do, but you know that's why you guys come here, just to hang out, just chill, talk about whatever you want. So see you guys later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll try to upload this as a video, but again, we talked about a lot of fucked up shit, so it might be taken down automatically, but we'll see. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.